What's up, guys? It's your girl, Lady D, the 85 South Queen of Tarot. When I tell you that's one of my favorite songs, I lose control. And it's going to bring us to the read that we're going to do today. Now, you guys know I've been focusing on my celebrity reads because that's where I get my subscribers from, looks like. But that song came to me because last night I was reading through my comments. Remember, my name is Lady D, the 85 South Queen of Tarot, and this is a safe place, okay? I love negative and positive comments because a lot of times it lets me know where people's mindsets are at. But again, my name is Lady D, the 85 South Queen of Tarot, and I'm excited to continue to bring you good readings. I've been on YouTube for 7 years, and I was reading the comments, and they always tell you, don't read the comments because the comments can put you in a bad place if you're a creator, and because people carry negative energy. It spreads faster than positive energy. And this channel's motto is learning to love the life that you live. But anyway, the notification came up. I was out working my second job, and the person said, "Why are you harassing Sloan Bella? No need to attack Sloan Bella." Well, first of all, if you had watched the video, you would know that I don't attack anybody on this channel. So that's the first thing. The next thing they said, "And she shows her face, unlike yourself." I got 1,000+ videos on YouTube, a tutorial with my whole face and body's in it, and you gonna say some stuff. You ain't did your research, so don't come for me if I don't come for you. Do your research. I try to do my research. I try not to put out things that are not factual because YouTube, you can get sued. So everything that we talk about, like Tasha K say, is allegedly. But I appreciate the subscribers. I'm over 1,000 again. You guys know the situation. I lost my channel about 3 years ago. And it's taken me about 3 to 4 years to get back to over 1,000 subscribers. I'm thankful because it's built on a solid foundation now. And I think that the content has changed. We're going to do a little bit of different things coming up here in the month of July. Just looking at my analytics and things like that. But I want people to understand. You guys have got to understand how YouTube works. And I'm going to leave it there because it was just the enemy trying to get me in a bad place when I was so happy for reaching my 1,000 subscribers, meaning that I can be monetized again. And with YouTube, you have to go with what's going through the algorithm. I watch Sloan Bella. Now, I'm not into all of the stuff that Sloan does. Sloan has her own path, but I never attacked her. And the thing is I'm going to go where my numbers are going to get me at, okay? No, YouTube is not my own thing. I've worked or done videos for 7 years on this platform. I have not got one check. Now, do I have monies out there? I do. I have Google AdSense and things like that and stuff that's saved up from my other channel that I have to be able to, request, but I had to get to this milestone to get there. But, I've been doing this video after video, no charge. I ain't sold my soul. I believe in the Father in heaven. Sometimes he'll break things down for you to get it right. And I'm just excited and I'm thankful for all of you that's been supporting the comments. Again, I was talking to you guys about getting StreamYard because I want you to participate. See, most of the videos that I do right now on my camera, I've already gotten a system, a computer system with camera and everything. And I'm going to pull in StreamYard because I'm going to start doing live videos, and I'm going to allow people to comment live. Okay, so I'm going to do things a little different. Not going to tell y'all my plans because the enemy's busy. And he tries to kill, steal, and destroy. But I'm thankful for all of you and your support. But let's get into this video, this energy check-in. I wanted to come to you guys because something had me thinking about this all week long. You're almost there. You're one prayer away from where you want to be or where you need to be. Getting on your divine destiny. Getting on your divine path. Again, my name is Lady D, the 85 South, Queen of Tarot. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Okay? But you're right there at it. You're right at the precipice of it. And I'm excited just to tell you guys a little bit about me and my situation. Seems like since I've been on this new journey of self-love and helping others realize that they can be happy, spiritually, they can be balanced. We can have financial wealth, that we are divine in rights because we're children of the Most High. The enemy has been coming for my neck. And I tell you, I hate to get emotional because I'm an empath, but, I'm going to tell you, I didn't know Sloan Bella had lost her son. Just people telling you things and things that come across. I can definitely relate with that. I lost my son in 2016 at 19 years old. So I definitely understand about the sacrifices you have to make. The sacrifices that you will make when you get onto your road of enlightenment. And, some of us have been doing the work for years behind the scenes, praying for people. We're going through a heat wave in the United States. It's 95 degrees in New York City. New York City? Absolutely. So we got to pray for our seniors, our homeless, our sick, those the poor who don't have. Because you can die from being in the heat too long. We got pop-up storms, tornadoes, thunder, lightning. We had a hurricane hit the mountains of North Carolina not too long ago. This is the time that we need to start to pray. If you don't have anything to pray about for yourself, pray for somebody else. You're one prayer away. That is what the title of this video is going to be, because somebody's right there at their breakthrough. My, when I tell you how good God has been. And I'm also going to tell you the reason why you haven't seen me on video is because I've been going through some health issues. For those of you that don't know, Lady D ain't never been afraid to show her face. Actually, I think I'm a nice looking, dark-skinned African-American woman. I always have been. But I've been going through some issues. But first, I went through depression. I'm going to tell you guys that, and I'll be honest about that. I had a situation where my boss made me the fall guy. Okay, he lied on me. And it hurt my heart so bad because I don't work for people. I work for the Lord. Okay, I work for God. I'm Christed, and I'll do what Jesus would do. So to be in a situation where it is your income and things like that, and you have to still push through, that can break you, okay? Now, mind you, I did tell you guys that my son passed away, okay? So my son passed away, and so I have an issue with dealing with depression, okay? So let's talk about that. But I went through depression. Then my father died. Okay, my father died from cancer. Then they told me I had cancer. Come on now. Let's talk about it. What comes with being woke? What comes with the favor of God? To much that is given, much is required. Let's talk about it. My father died from cancer, and I was a daddy's girl. Okay? I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm from the South. It don't matter to me. I'm a daddy's girl. I look like my daddy, talk like my daddy, and my daddy said goes. And he passed away, okay? I was one of 12 children. I'm number 4, House of Judah. Come on now, let's talk about it. And that went great. My sisters did a great job with everything. However, of course, I didn't get any inheritance or anything because I was an outside kid. We'll talk about that one another day. But my father passed. So you piled that job situation. Then my father passed. Then my twin flame My husband, my ride or die, he has gone through his own situations. And let's talk about it. We got twin flame separation. We got, the third party situations. And I wasn't getting what I needed from that situation. So it was a lot of stuff going on. And then my health. Just recently here, I had a surgery, and it was a feminine surgery because I was really supposed to start doing womb healing last year. But of course, when I got sick, I wasn't able to do that. But anyway, I got surgery, and the doctor didn't use antibiotics. So I got sick. I got an infection after my surgery, and I swelled. So I don't look the same in the face. My neck is gone. I used to be a very slender woman, but because of my hormones and everything that's going on with me, I don't look the same. So I do apologize if I haven't been on camera, but if you've seen me, I actually did that video with P. Diddy, what we want to see from the trial. That's just me. That's me. So, but you're right there. People are going to talk. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. You hear me? You are right there. You are God's child, and you have to know that he will never leave you or forsake you. You're one prayer away from that breakthrough. I have y'all crying if I told y'all my story. But don't come for me in them comments. I don't do witchcraft. I don't do spell work no more. Okay? But don't push me. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. But you're one prayer away from your breakthrough. You're one prayer. You're right there at your miracle. And like I said, my channel has been running for 7 years. I'm solid, baby. I'm solid. I have my clients. I still have my clients. I still am able to teach. I'm still at that job. I've got a promotion because I'm going to go back to that. I got a promotion twice, 3 increases. You have to remember that this is a walk of faith. Each one of us is given our measure of faith, and God will never leave us or forsake us. Yes, the scripture says, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. It did not say that the weapons would not form. It said the weapons would not prosper. So that's where we are and what we need to do as far as, just keeping the faith. It talks about a mustard seed faith, but that faith has got to grow to be able to move mountains. It don't stay at a mustard seed. It grows. So let's get into this reading. Let's see. But yeah, you right there. You right there. You're right there at the precipice of your breakthrough. You are right there. God has not forgotten. I know it may seem like, okay, well, what am I going to do? How's this going to end up? What am I going to do here? What am I going to do? Quit trying to figure it out. God has already figured it out. He's the Alpha, the Omega. He's been to the beginning. He's already been to the end. So he knows what the situation is going to be. Now, are we all suffering from karmatic debt and trying to get things together? Absolutely. There's some things you're going to have to pay for. But remember, Jeremiah 29:11 says, I know the thoughts that I have towards you, and they are good and not of evil. That means that even if there's a situation in your life that you're going through that you don't think you're going to make it through it, God never planned for you to fail. So you will succeed. And I know sometimes things can be hard, things can be rough. And, we get to that point where life be lifing. And sometimes God will put you in a chokehold too, where you can't do nothing about it. You just gotta wait and be patient. See, I don't pray for patience no more. You keep on praying for it. I ain't praying for it no more. It's a good thing. It's the fruit of the spirit, but I don't want it. Because when you pray for patience and stuff like that, you will be able to go through something. You're going to have to go through something. People don't realize that. But anyway, this is Lady Dee Tarot, the 85 South Queen of Tarot. And I'm going to teach you some things because everything that we learn through life, some kind of way, I feel like we would do. Okay? I feel like we would do. I'm so thankful. Look here. The thunder is thundering outside. Confirmation. So things are not what they seem. Okay? You can actually be blinded or tricked by what you see with the natural eye. You guys have got to remember, we don't dwell in carnal things. We deal in the spirit. And that's what we're supposed to be. Okay? In the spirit. So you're right there. You're right there. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep moving. There's something called grace. And there's something called favor that happened when Jesus died on that cross. And his blood still has power. I don't know how many of y'all believe that, but I do. On this channel, tarot or not, it's Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Now take that to the bank, since I don't show my face. You can believe that. We're covered. But you're right there. I don't know if it's a situation with finances. I don't know if it's a situation with love. I don't know if it's just a personal thing. I'll be 50 in December. Yep, Sag Nation, Archer Nation, yeah. But I'm going through the change. The stuff that used to bother me 10 years ago, I can blow it off today. I don't look at things the way I used to, because life been life and I done seen some things. And I'm going to tell you one thing that I can't stand is somebody to try to tell you something and they ain't been through it. Oh, you can do this, you can do that, you should do this, you should do that. No, what you should do is live your life because it's the only life that you get and be happy with it. Now, do we make some bad decisions? Absolutely. Are we going to go through our karma for those decisions? Absolutely. But be happy. Live your life. You know, I've been in situations where I've had friends clearly tell me I shouldn't do something, and then they turn it right around and do the exact same thing I told them that I was going to do, and they take it and move on and do what they want to do. They use it or sabotage me. And sometimes we sabotage ourselves, but that's another read too. But let's look at these cards what we got, guys. We got the Three of Pentacles. Stable foundations are being made. I told you, we're right here. We're right here at that breakthrough. Three of Pentacles. Stable foundations have to be made. You can't build a house on sand. It's going to fall. Ten of Cups. Emotional stability. Look at there. That spirit telling us get our mind right. We about to get our mind right. There's some mental issues, emotional things going on in the spirit realm. Okay? Six of Swords. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. Told you. Seven of Pentacles. You have been sowing seed. God sees what you're doing. Now you can hide from me, you can lie to me and anybody else you want to, but God sees what you're doing. You've been sowing seeds in the spirit realm. Knight of Pentacles. Now, it's the slowest moving night, and it's just to remind us that God's timing is His timing. God's timing is His timing. Ace of Swords. I keep calling this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is the truth, but hey, maybe that's confirmation. But Ace of Wands, something new is coming towards you. There's a whole new battle or journey to go on. Let's not say battle. Let's say journey. It's a whole new journey. But this is a fight. This is spiritual warfare that we be in, y'all. We talking about the real woke ones. We talking about the ones that really have the connection. The ones that get the downloads and have been in charge of others. Okay? I done told you guys, I'm the tarot reader. Come on through, Holy Spirit. Yeah. I'm the empath. Because, see, judgment has been passed. These cards are gorgeous. Judgment has already been passed in a situation. What that means is you've been to spiritual court already. And because the seeds you've sown, because you are focused on having a stable foundation, God is about to do what He said. There's a new beginning coming. Okay? You're moving to calmer waters. And yes, it has taken a long time to get to this 10 of cups, this mental stability, emotional fulfillment. You're about to be there. I'm right there with you, and I'm rooting for you. You're almost there. Come on. You got a spiritual family. You got angels, ancestors, and guides that's working behind you, and they've been working hard. Y'all, I tell you what, my angels, my guardian angels are probably so tired. The stuff I used to have them go through. Y'all, because I'm a Sagittarius. I love to explore. I love to get out there and do things. I always see the goodness in the situation, even when it's right there in my face, showing me that it's not what it is. I got a Queen of Cups coming out. This may be for let's see, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion, female. Talking to you. Talking to you. It's you almost there. Queen of Wands. Talking to you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't have to be, could just be in your chart. Talking to you. Judgment has been passed in these queens' lives. And guess what? It's a choice that has to be made, because here go the lovers. Also Gemini. Okay, also Gemini coming out. But yeah, there's a choice that has to be made. That storm came right on through. Came right on through. There is judgment that has been passed. You're right there at the breakthrough. I'm going to pick one more card. Yeah. And it's a wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups showing up. Yeah. Yeah. Now, if you want something more specific to yourself, reach out to me at the information below or in the description box. But, yeah, you're right there. You're right there. Today, I got that message for you guys. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. Don't throw in the towel. It's so much more that you have to do. Because if you didn't have nothing to do, guess what? You wouldn't be on the side of the land of the living. So, stay positive. Stay positive. Don't give up. You almost there. You right there. Don't mess it up either. And if you got to be quiet, be quiet. Don't tell nobody. Because you know people will try to, well, the devil will use people to come in and sabotage some things for you. Keep your mouth shut, somebody. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Maybe that's the message of why y'all had to come to this reading. It's a decision that's about to be made by yourself, and judgment's been passed on it to get a stable foundation on these seeds you done sowed. This new beginning you want, to move to calmer waters. It's a wish fulfillment for somebody. So definitely take heed to this message. I'm going to come back to y'all a little bit later. This been your girl, Lady D. Peace.